Hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel, and the conversation has been around how we relocated to the UK. So today I'm going to be talking about the finances or the financials concerning the global talent route. And when I mean the financials, I mean I'm saying all of this not as an authority in the field. I'm not an immigration consultant, neither am I an expert. I'm just sharing the story of how we relocated to the UK. So if this interests you, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. Thank you guys. So I already mentioned in my last video the process towards the endorsement, the qualifications that you need, and then the process towards the visa. So today I'm going to be talking about the cost of going through the global talent route. Like a lot of people would say, the global talent route is quite expensive in terms of the processes. Like there are no discount or anything because it is not student route or anything, so there are no discounts. You are going to pay the full-fledged fee. So the first thing that you will need to pay for is your endorsement application. And the endorsement application, I'm going to put the price here. It is in pounds, and the moment you pay for the endorsement application, you have a couple of days or weeks to actually submit your application, which is why I'm going to put a disclaimer. Don't go ahead to pay if your document is not ready, if your application is not ready. Take your time to ensure that everything you need in your application is ready before you make application, because such an amount should not go to waste because you are not ready. There's no point rushing. Don't even rush at all. Take your time. It's better to take your time and get it than rushing and just waste money. So that is that. So aside from the endorsement application, the next thing you will need to pay for is your visa application. Yes, and when it comes to visa application, you'll pay for visa application and you pay for IHS fee. Visa application and IHS fee, and we all know the amount that visa application is, and I'm not going to even say it here. Go and Google it by yourself. I see. So the visa application is there, and then your IHS fee, that is your insurance, health insurance fee. One thing I want you to know is that the global talent route is actually, when you get your endorsement, you are open to at least 5 years. You're open to 5 years visa. Yes, so you have up until 5 years, like 1 2 3 4 5 5 1 2 3 4 5 5. You have 5 years to actually be in the UK, and even after that 5 years, you can if you have been able to build enough qualities to give you your indefinite leave to remain, sincerely, you have it right there after the 5 years. So it's really a good route to the UK. So the moment you have that, your IHS fee, so that means you have to pay for 1 year. You want to pay for one visa application and 5 years IHS fee. Like we all know, IHS is yearly. Yes, so the fact that you have a 5 years visa means that you have to pay 5 years IHS fee. I know that can be a lot, because even right now I think IHS fee is now around 1,000 something pounds. So yeah, that is a lot of money, but it is actually worth it, and compared to other routes, it's actually still very cheap. So the moment you pay for your IHS and you pay for your visa application, you go ahead to make your application. You already have your police character check, you already have your tuberculosis test done, and then you're good to go. And then once you make your application like that, visa is within 3 weeks. Sorry, 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Visa is within 3 weeks, and before the 3 weeks, I think my husband's visa came in, or passport was returned, I think the second week or so. So it usually does not take time, and there is guarantee that the moment you get it, your family is also going to get it. So we applied immediately after my husband got his, and yeah, within the space of 2 weeks as well, myself and our son, we also got our own. So the part where the money thing is actually in the, so the thing is, it is only the main applicant that will pay for the endorsement application. Dependents don't have any business with it. Dependent comes in when it gets to the point of visa. So when you get to the point of applying for visa, you will need to apply for your family, and the same amount you are paying for yourself is the same amount you are paying for your family. So let's say, for example, now IHS is 1,000, maybe £35, for example. I'm not too sure, and that is why I would also want you to do your research as well. So if you are applying for 5 years, that means you're paying 5,000 plus pounds. If you're a family of 2 or family of 3 or family of 4, you can count the amount of thousands. So that is where the thing is, like, that is where the money aspect is. So but so far it's actually still one of the best routes that you can think of, because once you have your endorsement, you have opportunities to start a business in UK, sorry, not Canada. In UK, you can register your own business. You can you have access to free health services because you already pay for IHS. You can do as you want to do. The only thing you don't have access to is public funds, or to work as a sportsman. Anything aside from those two, you are good to go. So you don't have any restriction. You are not stick to one employee, or sorry, one employer or anything. You're free to work in any place. You are free to live in any area of your choice, anywhere you want to say. So the benefit is actually a lot, and I'm really excited about it. So if you're looking to consider that route, aside from the financials, once you have the requirement to apply for the visa, why don't you just go ahead and apply? If you're looking to get guidance as regards the document, how to put it together, the things you need to put in place, feel free to reach out to me. You can drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know. My husband does this and is ready to provide guidance at a fee. It is not free. Let me put that disclaimer there. So, but it is very affordable. So once all of that is done, you pay for your, so the thing is, we also had to do, myself and my husband, we had to do the police character. It is very important. We did not do for our baby because he's still very young, so he is covered. And then we had to do tuberculosis test as well. Our baby also did tuberculosis test, but not the test. It was just checked by one of the doctors at the what's it called. So that was, but we still had to pay for him, though it was subsidized, but we still had to pay for him. Another thing, application for visa is individual. My husband paid for his own visa application. I paid for my own visa application, and we also paid for our baby's visa application. So one visa application does not cover for the whole family. Everyone will have to carry and pay their own visa application fee. So you have to understand that and calculate that as well in the financials. The IHS fee, like I mentioned earlier, cut across individual. In fact, our baby had to pay for IHS as well, though it was subsidized a little bit, maybe 100 or less than 200 pounds lesser than what we paid. So that is part of it. And then aside from that, yeah, I think that's all. Yeah, that is pretty all. Once you saw another thing, when we paid for when we paid for our own visa application, we were supposed to go to the visa office to do our biometrics. That was how there was no dates. We were supposed, if we were going to go by getting a date, we're going to have to wait for like 2 or 3 months before we can actually be able to pick dates. I guess during that period it was a peak season. So what we had to do was to pay for a flexi appointment where we can just enter at any time and do our biometrics. And that was what my husband did. We just picked the flexi, even though you have to pay extra. I think about 80 something thousand per person 1,000 per person. So for myself and our baby, so we did that, and we're able to walk in at any time. We choose a time by ourselves and we walked in and we did our biometrics. Your baby is also going to do his biometrics. So I think that is all. So those are just the financials that has to do with the global talent route. Anything aside from that, I don't think. I think that is pretty all. If I remember anything, I'm just going to put it here, or if you have any question, feel free to drop it in the comments. Yeah, thank you so much for watching my video. If you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Tell me, what are you waiting for? Oh yeah, subscribe now. Subscribe, and don't forget to share this video with anyone that needs it. And also, this is a series. Feel free to go back to watch previous ones, or this one, or the next one, depending on the time you're watching the video. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.